in a little bit. Check this out, all right? We got to get the randomizer up here. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Randomizer. There it is. And then you're going to hit the randomize button. This is not the... This is the run I just did, by the way. This is the run I just did. Don't worry about this. Regular Lazarus to the lamb. I'm not upset about that. Is there an Eden's blessing? I don't believe, in my heart of hearts, I don't believe that there's an Eden's blessing right now. So let's start a prediction. Will NL accomplish his objectives? Yes? No. It's a pretty basic run. You know what? I'll give you 2 minutes here. Because I think that, I mean, it's a little cocky, but we should be in a pretty good spot. It's not like a run where one hit is going to send us to oblivion, so I'm not sweating it. Locked in. All right, here we go. You don't have my permission to look at my streak, by the way, so just do me a favor, don't look at that. Regular Lazarus to the Lost. I'm ready. Have you seen clips from Justin's stream yesterday? I watched a little bit of it, and I thought it was hilarious. I had a wonderful time watching Justin's stream. However, can I also tell you that some of his assessments of whether something was a dog or a bug were actually just irritating me? Because, like, for some of them, I'm like, how on earth is this a bug? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I honestly thought he was a little bug biased. Like, he was, look, what's that, the Pokemon that has a lily pad on his head and he's like a cool Hawaiian guy? Okay. Lomber. Yeah, Lombra, whatever. Anyway, he was like, that's a bug. And I'm like, what are you talking about, man? That's a dog. How is it a bug? Like, look at him, he's chilling. You never see bugs just chilling. It's like, that's a dog, man. That's a cool dog with a lily pad on his head. It's certainly not a bug. That is not a dog. Well, it's not whether or not it's a dog. It's about whether or not it's closer to dog or bug. It's not a question of what animal is it. It's a question of, is it more like a dog or is it more like a bug? And that is more like a dog than a bug. It's water and grass, so I can see where bug is coming from. Justin doesn't know that. He just looks at the photo and goes, is this more like a dog or more like a bug? Okay? It's more like a fish. I was losing it, man. What's the one? Piranha or whatever? People were like, Justin said it was a bug. And people were like, fish are bugs, fish are bugs. It had fangs. She came down in a bubble, dog. I was, Carvania, that's it. I was dying in chat. Fish are bugs? Fish are closer to dogs. Case in point, there's something called a dogfish. Case in point, there's something called a catfish. She came down in a bubble, dog. Oh, taxonomically, fish are closer to bugs. What are you talking about? Taxonomically, fish are closer to bugs. I don't believe that. I actually, my knowledge of binomial nomenclature tells me that can't possibly be true. That I never saw that on my Linnaean taxonomy final. What's closer to are fish closer to dogs or bugs in the taxonomy of planet Earth? Please, good. Oh yeah, vertebrates must be closer to each other than any other invertebrate. Duh. Okay, that was Pog. That's Pog City. Dude, give me almond milk. I'm taking it. Let's do it. He drinks the milk. I drink your almond milk. Did you guys like the joke or hate the joke where I said they have to make a new Isaac after this because they haven't accounted for the rise of oat milk yet? Like, they got soy milk in the game. They got almond milk in the game, but we're too antiquated to have Oatly. So we need to make a new Isaac so that we can actually accommodate for the rise in oat-based milk beverages. Can I honestly? I meant to take a photo yesterday. It was only because my hands were full with the baby and baby-based duties. Pun very much intended. But I was in a grocery store yesterday. I don't need to name it. I'm sure when I tell you what I saw, you're going to be like, I know exactly where you were. In one of the aisles where they don't sell foods, but instead sell weird things that you can use to adjust foods, there was a product that I'd never seen before. It was called a nut milk bag. And I had to think very carefully about the verbiage. There was a big sign that said nut milk bag. And I went, all right. I get it. It's a bag you put nuts in, and then I'm sure you steep it or something, and it makes nut milk. But I was also like, come on. You kiss your mother with that mouth? No? But nevertheless, it is pretty funny. Beautiful bomb, man. Look at that. And then when I saw it, in my head, steam started coming out of my ears, and I was like, Nicki Minaj's cousin's testicles? Nicki Minaj cousin testicles vaccine? Pfizer? Nicki Minaj? Starships? Nicki Minaj Trinidad cousin testicles nutbag? They sell those here. They're just called condoms. Ha ha. Sima Liu, Shang-Chi ending explained. I can't get there, man. That reminded me, by the way, I don't think I ever told this anecdote, but it was like a month ago, Cade and I were in the grocery store with the baby. And it was like, the way that the checkout works is like you're adjacent to other customers. It wasn't like a traditional line. It's like there's a row of cashiers and you're kind of like, you know, you're standing next to another customer, just to set the stage here. So I was paying, and the guy next to me was like, legitimately, and this is fine, by the way. I'm gonna check this. I don't care. I'm a bad man like that. Let's do it. Look, you're gonna be mad for like a second, but just relax. The guy next to me was like 60 years old, and he said to the cashier, which is a fair question. He said, "Do you guys have condoms back there? Because they keep like some medicines and, you know, razors and stuff like that behind the counter, cigarettes, etc., etc." And she said, "No, they're back in aisle 2, actually." And he said, "All the way back there? Shit, of course they are." And I was like, come on, man. Just, you don't have to be so aggressive about it. You could just, like, finish your checkout. And if you're gonna be frickin' later, what, you can't walk for, like, 30 feet just to go back and get them? Like, it's not that much of an inconvenience. I don't know why he was trying to act like it was, so inconvenient for him to buy prophylactics. I think maybe there was a part of him that was like, oh, it's so casual for him that he's like, oh, I'll just get him next time. I already got 100 back at home. Saving his energy. Look, he looked pretty vigorous, honestly. Like, he was not like what a 60-year-old man looked like in 1995. Where he was just like, you know, waiting for that beautiful light in the sky. You know, he's like a 60-year-old in 2021. Like, he looked like he runs triathlons. But I was like, come on, man. Why you acting so like it's such an inconvenience for you to walk back so far? The store's not that big, like. Anyway, how do you know how old he was? You can tell. I mean, you can tell within a range, at least. true that his knees could have been destroyed from the marathons. That's my... Well, but then I was like, come on, man. Don't swear! Play 50-50 ball. All right, thank you for the raid, Daniel. I appreciate it. Whatever the heck that means, I'm willing to do my best to do it. Play 50-50 ball, smiley face. Thank you, thank you. What is that? Play 50-50 ball. It's a Warioware? Dude, Dan, there's still time. I hope you don't think you've missed the rocket ship on Warioware. I'm telling you, I know you're a busy man, okay? But if you find the time to beat the story mode, which is legitimately like 2 to 3 hours, of which you've already probably played a decent amount, to get to the weekly challenges where you can actually experience an unbelievable... I mean, once you start opening the gacha machines and giving prezzies to your squad, like, there's nothing like it. He was on the final boss. Oh, so, dude, you're right there. I mean, mind you, like, the real Warioware doesn't start until you have to start grinding the super hard challenges in order to get Wario bucks to go to the casino. I'm not trying to flex, okay? So yesterday people were like, Germa, I think he got 76 on the super hard difficulty. I played a lot last night, grinding coins for the next time I play WarioWare. My high score was 39, and then I said one more run before bed. I lost 3 lives by like 20, and then just man-moded it. And I didn't get to 76, but I got to 69, and it's not a joke. I'll show you next time I boot up the game. So I'm not at 76 yet, but I'm very close. I'm getting there, and I grinded a lot of coins, so I got a lot of prezzies. I think I might adjust my crew for the weekly challenge, by the way. I think I might adjust my crew. Me or your crew of flunkies. I think we should take, I hate to say it, I think we gotta take 9-Volt out, even though he's my child. And he's an ascended being +7, and we replace 9-Volt with Cricket. He's very easy to understand. He's got a very small, a very narrow subset of games that he's very bad in. Young Cricket moan. You lost so much with Cricket last time. That's true, but I also, you know, he was new, you know? It's like when Michael Jordan started playing baseball. He wasn't, like, MVP right out the gates. But then, like, the year after that, he wasn't MVP either, but that's because he just was bad. Screw you, man. I don't want that garbage. Michael Jordan never got MVP? No, that's wrong. He was most valuable pinch hitter in one of his games when he was playing for the AA Chicago White Sox. All right, we out. You know what? No, we not out. Because first, I said pinch hitter, not pint pooper. I was surprised, by the way. I didn't catch as much flack as I thought I would for admitting to eating a pint of watermelon every single day. I thought people... that was something that I thought people would be like, a pint? But actually people were like, oh, that seems like pretty reasonable. It's just water and sugar? So true. Hey, by the way, what are you drinking right now? Just checking. I don't know if this Isaac episode has gone on YouTube yet, but I talked about how... it probably has. It probably went up today, I'm guessing. But if you eat something unhealthy, everyone is very positive towards you. They go, wow, Doritos, self-care. If you eat something that's good for you but not perfect for you, people lose their damn minds. You know celery's not that good for you, right? It's mostly just water. I mean, why would you put, like, any effort into eating, like, fruits and vegetables unless you were absolutely going to, like, idealize your diet and only eat the exact perfect macros in this situation? Hold on, hold on. Plus, who doesn't love crunchy water? You can't just take all the fully loaded celery. Same with drinking something bad for you versus eating something bad for you. That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes I'll have, like, a Coke Zero, and chat's like, Coke Zero, soy jack, soy jack. And then I'm like, you know, what are you doing? And they're going, oh, I had 17 beers yesterday. And I'm like, oh, you probably shouldn't have 17 beers. And they're like, the climate crisis. It's just to distract me from the climate crisis. You can't judge me. I'm like, man, it's always so easy to, like, look at what somebody else is doing and be judgmental. Then the lens turns inwards on you, and you're like, no, I have reasons for the vices that I have, but nobody else. You're okay. I had 17 beers yesterday, but you eat a pint of watermelon a day, so don't care, didn't ask. Plus, you're bald. Ratio failed. Whatever. Don't care, didn't ask. Plus, I got ratioed. Hey. You judge every vice, though? I do, but I judge them on their own merits or demerits. Not all vices are created unequal, I think. You know what? Why not? Someone did ask, how do you feel about the new Coke Zero formula? Like, I honestly don't drink that much Coke Zero, maybe like one a month. But I did have, for the first time, I had the new Coke Zero maybe a week and a half ago. My hunch upon eating it was that I didn't enjoy it as much. I thought it was a little worse, but I drink it so rarely that I'm sure by the next time I drink it, I'll be like, this is just what it tastes like now. I don't get that particular about it. I'm not a discerning soda consumer, really. Can I tell you how little of a discerning soda consumer I am? I went to the store. I was very thirsty, okay? Well, I was interested in quenching my thirst. Let's not say very thirsty, because then the Gatorade lobby's going to come for me. But I said, I'm gonna go get a Coke Zero for my walk with the baby, okay? I went to the store, went to buy a Coke Zero. Dude was standing in front of the Coke part of the drink case and was just like, I wonder, could they have Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, and Coke Zero? It's so tough. I don't know which of these products would fulfill my... they're all exactly the same price, so that eliminates one element. So he was standing there for like 30 seconds. So instead of buying a Coke Zero, I bought a Diet Pepsi. And I still stand by what I said earlier, even though it causes some occasional strife. I think they taste the same. I think it's the same drink. Or at least close enough that I don't think that I can tell the difference, and as a result, I don't think that the average person could tell the difference statistically significantly. I think that they could get lucky. I mean, 50% is the base case, right? Do I think that people can identify Coke versus Pepsi more than 50% of the time? I do, but I think it's closer to like maybe 65 than it is to like 90. Don't you have a below average sense of taste? Well, you know, if you're watching me willfully out of all the options you have on Twitch, you don't have a leg to stand on when you're talking about judging someone else's taste. That's the Pyrrhic victory joke. We call that Hey, what's that movie with Ethan Hawke where he, yeah, I mean, I don't want to spoil the movie, but you know the one I'm talking about? It came out like 2 years ago. He's a pastor. What's that movie? What's that movie? Not Gattaca. First Reformed. Yeah, we call that the First Reformed, when you own yourself to own someone else. Hello, Apollo. Thank you for... Oh, look who it is! Look who it is! Apollo. Thanks for the gifted subscription. Thank you. Oh, look who came from on high to come bless the lowly Twitch chat with his subscription. Mr. 10,000 sub, Mr. 10,000 subs, Mr. Anderson. What if Jack Nicholson was Agent Smith? You're a virus, Morpheus. It perplexes me. Why don't you take the red pill and hold it between your knees? What if Owen Wilson was Morpheus and Jack Nicholson was Agent Smith? What if Michael Caine was Neo, Little Nicky was Little Neo, and instead of being Neo from the Matrix, it was N-E-Y-O, like the R&B singer? Morpheus, I'm Mr. Lonely. Get in the bottle. Jack Nicholson. Hold on, Mr. Lonely I think is by Akon. I apologize. I don't remember what Neo sang. That was Akon. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. Miss Independent? Come on. That's Kelly Clarkson. What happened to Miss Independent? You can't trick me on that one. It's Kelly Clarkson's second best song. And it's about a 4 out of 10. Since You've Been Gone, probably more like, I mean, that's like a 9 in the pop ecosystem at least, but... Closer? I think that's by Trent Reznor. Not by Neo. I know I've said this before, man, but like... The Matrix... Hold on. Hold on. We have to go to the lamp, so we have to take the negative. Son of a... Well, you know, it's okay. What was I talking about a second ago? Oh yeah, the Matrix sequels, I always feel weird when that's garbage. I always feel weird when I watch them. I really don't like when Agent Smith inserts his hand into that person's solar plexus and turns them into Agent Smith. Like it just, I don't know why, it just freaks me out, man. Just something about it. Like it just makes me feel uneasy. I know it's supposed to be freaky, I'm just saying. I did see that Morpheus canonically was assassinated by a weird snake assassin in the Matrix Online. It's so funny. The cutscene where the guy just slithers out of the vent and shoots Morpheus and he dies. What a noble end for such an important character. Sus? Does it have to be his hand, or could Agent Smith use any part of himself? I see where you're going with that one, and I'm gonna just ask you politely yet firmly to stop. I'm gonna need you to abandon that line of reasoning as soon as possible. We're free. Anyway, thanks, Apollo. Appreciate it. Are you gonna ask Jagmeet about his 401k? I don't have to. Canadian politicians, at least MPs, have a pension fund that's, I believe, adjusted for inflation to begin with. So, look, I'm not gonna prognosticate or speculate on his financial situation. I'm merely suggesting that I already have some, awareness, in all likelihood, of some scaffolding there that exists for them. Will we? When, by the way, we don't even have that here. We don't even have what you would refer to as a 401k here. Now, if he wants to talk about TFSA limits or RSP contributions or something like that, I mean, it's the world's his oyster. If he wants to engage in that conversation, then maybe we'll consider it. But what if Agent Smith was played by Ty Burrell? Look, I can't do a Ty Burrell impression, but I do love him in everything that I've seen him in. He plays Phil Dunphy on Modern Family. What about in The Incredible Hulk? I don't remember Ty Burrell being in The Incredible Hulk. But I haven't seen The Incredible Hulk since I saw it in theaters in 2008, so it's, I believe you, don't get me wrong. I mean, what do you even say about that? Subway Canada just gifted 100 Tier 1 subs? Hold on. Happy Subway September. Enjoy 100 subs on us. I don't know. What can you even say, okay? Account created August 30th, following since 4 hours ago. I have no idea whether or not it's legitimate, but thank you nonetheless. I feel like it's probably not legitimate, but either way, it's a funny joke. It's on the Subway Canada Twitter. It's legit. It's so funny because that's like also what Burger King did. Remember? But didn't Burger King do it with like $5? They were like... They were like, thanks Burger King for the $5? Well, anyway, I do appreciate it. I talk a lot about Subway, so you really, I mean, you chose an interesting person to gift the subscriptions to. You know, I've said some positive things, I've said some negative things. But I do eat Subway on occasion. Hey, yeah, hey, I'll refund the gifted subscriptions. But, what if I'll refund the gifted subscriptions, but give me a gold card. It could be a green card. I know that it's not great for optics, but that allows me to just get free Subway once a day for life. Chipotle has the black card they give the streamers that you can get unlimited Chipotle for life or until, you know, they get inevitably canceled probably and then they revoke the card. But still, I would give up the gifted subscriptions for the Subway green card. Get him. Get him. Wow, dude, we need some damage. It's a dang mess. Hold on, don't we have an item room down here? No, it's only on Shoal. Really big Shoal. You have almond milk, LOL? Yeah, and what of it? Spend money in the shop for Keeper's Elbow. That's a great piece of advice. Would you like to direct me to the shop on Shoal? Would you like to perhaps give me directions to where the shop would exist on Shoal? Perhaps I'm missing something. My GPS just says recalculating over and over. Shoppers! That's funny. In Canada, our largest drugstore chain is called Shoppers Drug Mart. Shoppers! You think anyone's ever been a secret shopper at Shoppers? Nope. All right. Sure. Fair enough. You can sub-bomb and share additional Twitch streamers we can support by visiting at Subway Canada. All right. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to skirt the FTC guidelines. I have to say hashtag ad. The ads are getting smarter. It is funny to me when I got sent that Crash Bandicoot pinata in the mail. It came with an FTC disclosure guideline that was like, if you open this, like, you gotta disclose that this was given to you. And I'm like, I don't even, it was just like, I'm not against it. Like, I'm not saying I'm unhappy to have it, but there's just some like Tootsie Rolls in it. And then the Subway Canada can pop into your chat and be like, boom, here's, you know, say my name. Subway Canada? You're darn right. Boom, you looking for this?
Ace of spades.
Dude, I need some damage. Please. Show shiny crash. Boom. You looking for this? He's got it. Dude, NFTs are going through the roof, but I'm not freaking selling. I'm not freaking. You know what I was thinking though is maybe I could hold the. I could be the custodian of the physical Crash Bandicoot figurine, but I could. What's the word? I could securitize it and maybe start selling fractional shares. So like you could own a little bit of the Crash Bandicoot. Like I was thinking I could split it into like 1 million shares, start the sales of them at like 10 cents each or something like that. I mean, it's 10 cents. No big deal. I was listening to oh, the Wario NFT clip was great. I'm happy to hear it. Thank you. It was a good tweet. Twitch made a great video compilation for Warioware. That was they knocked it out of the park on that one. So did you know that the original photo of Doge that became Dogecoin got minted as an NFT in April and it sold for $4 million? Now that's already stupid as hell, just to be honest. But then one of the buyers, because it was like securitized, right? One of the people that bought it bought 20% of the stake of the NFT of the Doge picture. So they spent 800 grand on 20% of the Doge photo. Okay. Then they took that 20%, re-securitized it again to break it into fractional shares, and then sold their share, which is 20% of the original Doge, for, I think it was $40 million. So they took, we should probably do the challenge room, you're right. They took an $800,000 investment in something that was worth nothing, and then went like 50x on the money after that. That being said, there are some people out there now, and I don't mean to brag, I don't think that's worth it, man, that now own 1/1,000,000th of 20% of that original photo of that Shiba Inu. So there is that. Screw you. Look, 0.46 damage. That's very nice, too. 0.46 damage, actually kind of sick here. So they own a sub-pixel? Well, I don't know. I don't think you can actually, like... I don't think you can cash in. In theory, I suppose, if that helps you contextualize it. What a world, man. I'm being so cheeky, like choosing not to pop the game kid there. Not a smart idea. Way too risky, but then we got to save it for this room and get a tiers downgrade. Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly, like, if I were a doubter right now, I'd be feeling okay. Certainly you would expect that if we'd make it to show, we'd have a better chance here than we actually do, but here we are. Here we are. I can already predict how this one's gonna make it, okay? We barely make it through the Satan fight. Our first chest on the next floor for the deal with the devil is going to give us a respawn. I'm gonna take it and respawn, and then the doubters are gonna be like, the challenge said you had to beat it as Tainted Lazarus, and then we'll go through that song and dance over and over again. And then I'll win easily, probably. Because I always do. It's not great, but it's good enough, I think. Can you guys just chill for a second? Hey, could you guys do me a favor and take a toke but don't choke? If you do, you got no clue of what me and my homie Snoop Dogg came to do? Daddy, chill. I mean, Proptos, I don't know if it's psychosomatic here, but the tiers do be larger. And larger tiers do more damage. It's scientifically verifiable. Wow. Well, the trinket did give us proptosis, so there's something to look forward to there. The shop is a little bit devastating. Alas, here we are. Spicy. Things are getting spicy. Ooh, you know, 2 bombs. Very good time to try to take advantage of like a second secret room. Crane Game Cricket's head. That's the ticket. Crane Game Cricket's head. Actually, the ticket is right here. I think I'm gonna be glad. I think it's today. Yeah, now Subway Canada can't use this in their video promotion. The run that's driving me mad does go. I can't get out of here without getting hit. Frick you, man! He's got a ticket to Pog. He's got a ticket to Pog. Oh, that's right. We do have Spelunker's head. But he don't care. Oh, sorry, I was singing the third on that one. I should have been singing the fifth. Today, Satan. Can you chill out? Like, that was a lot of dodges in a very short amount of time. Hey, we're just chilling for a moment here. Like, the dialogue will return. Not even sweating it, man. Nope. 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 Okay, prophecy did not get fulfilled. Sheesh. personally guarantee this lover's card kills us. We get 1 spirit heart. It won't. But 1 spirit heart is functionally double HP. So we probably wouldn't use it on 1. If we got a few... Pay out the doubters. Pay out the doubters. I mean, honestly, but the lesson that we learned from that one is very obvious. Don't take almond milk. The nut milk screwed us. What happens... Well, oh my god, Doubter's going 11x, man. Doubter's going 11x. We just created some billionaires. Don't pay 6 hearts on a bad deal. That's probably fair. That's probably fair as well, I would say. Oh, man. I thought it was Buddy in a box. No, I mean, I thought it was almond milk, which is why I didn't take it for the whole floor. Then I took it because I thought we couldn't possibly lose, but hey. You know, we have some fun with it. We have some fun with it. /Mark